Good morning, students. Third part of this lesson, we are going to begin with a new topic, consumer awareness in consumer protection. So, which are the type of awareness need to get for the consumer? There arose a need to stop exploitation of consumer in different ways to protect rights and to provide mental and physical security. Because for the consumer, that mental and physical security is needed. That is why there are some of the rights to stop the exploitation. In India, a description regarding consumer protection because of misbehavior towards consumers and their exploitation was made for the first time in Kautilya's Arthashastra, which describes misbehavior of trader towards consumer and his exploitation. In Kautilya's Arthashastra, which describes the misbehavior of trader towards whom? Towards the consumer and his exploitation. We find mention of punishment for undermeasurement of goods and adulteration or duplication. So many types of punishment we can see there, undermeasurement or the less measurement or the adulteration or duplication of the product. American President John Franklin Kennedy presented four rights of the consumers on March 15, 1962 in the Parliament of America. He expressed soreness on the thought that opinion of the consumer is not heard. International organization Consumers International published notification showing right of consumer on 15th March 1983. One of the publications showed that Consumers International published notification showing the rights of the consumer. So 15th March is observed as World Consumer Day every year. So you may underline your textbook. 15th March is celebrated or observed as the World Consumer Day, 15th March. Afterwards, in its meeting on 16th April 1985, the UN declared 8 basic consumer rights in its bill. So afterwards what happened? In the year of 1985, that 8 basic consumer rights. Then, according to this, it recommended every nation of the world to set up effective legal structure for rights and interest protection of consumers. For this, Indian Parliament formed National Consumer Protection Act 1986. So, Indian Parliament formed National Consumer Protection Act in the year of 1986, which was signed and permitted by the President on 24th December 1986. So every year 24th December is celebrated as National Consumer Rights Day. You may underline your textbook. 24th December celebrated as what? National Consumer Rights Day in India. Then the Gujarat government had implemented Consumer Protection Act in the year of 1988 on 18th February 1988. So the Gujarat government had implemented the Gujarat Consumer Protection Act in which year? 1988, 18th February. You may underline your textbook. 1988, 18th February is celebrated as the Gujarat Consumer Protection Act. Then, as per this, legal action for consumer protection has been undertaken. In 1993 and 2020, many important amendments have been implemented in India in consumer protection. So afterwards, in the year of 2020, many important amendments, some of the changes also implemented in the Consumer Protection Act. People have wished to bring change in the age-old act as per requirement of time. Many provisions have been made under Consumer Protection Legislation 1986. Now we shall gather information about important provisions made the Act. Legislation concerning consumer right. Legislation concerning consumer right. So Consumer Protection Act is a milestone in the history of a social economic acts of India and is helpful to the people. So this is one of the important thing, Consumer Protection Act. That was one of the historical event or the history of social economic act. For protection of right of consumer and their interests, this is most progressive and acceptable law which provides following the provisions. So which are the provisions it is given? The first one is related to consumer service. So related to consumer service. So consumer needs some kind of awareness. The first one is related to consumer service. Under the above legislation, in terms of trade, commodity as service, a consumer may be defined as follow. In terms of commodity, a consumer is one who has legal protection. For the consumer, there is a legal protection. For this, any of the following person. First one is, if a person has made payment or has promised to make payment or has agreed for any offered mode of payment in lieu of purchase of any commodity or service is called a consumer. Anyway, maybe they are paid for the product or made some kind of promise to pay the thing, and also that they are agree for offered some other mode of payment. So in these words, all the things, then any commodity or service is called that a consumer. Second point, the person who pays the value of product either in the form of installments. Installments may be given by one time or two time or third time, also make a installment, or by hire purchase system or hires a service, either receives a service is called a consumer. So what they will do, maybe they are hiring or hire purchase system or hire the service. So this also this either receives a service is called also consumer. But if any person sells a purchased product for business or commercial purpose or provides free of cost service or the service under person service agreement, they are not covered under this legislation and are not protected. So what they are doing, if any person sells a purchase product for business or a commercial purpose or provides free of cost service or the service under the person service agreement, they are not covered under the legislation and are not protected. Any type of protection not getting. Thus, objective of this law to see that consumers get the product or service of high quality. Along with it, protection of interests of the consumer are also seen. So the objection of this law to see that the consumer get the product or the service of high quality. Along with its protection of interest of consumer are also seen. According to the provision of this type, quality of goods, service as well as the agreement are not as per prevailing law or provided service are defective or defect or commodity is substandard quality, the consumer may complain under consumer protection. So according to the provision, if the type or quality of goods or service as well as the agreement is not as per prevailing law, so which are they are offered, so in that way is not coming. For example, quality, so we are asking for a good quality but quality is less. The which type is asked, that is not the same as. So in that cases, the consumer may complain under consumer protection law. So these are the some of the points related to the consumer service. Next we will see that rights of consumer. What are the rights are having for the consumer? Consumer commits mistake in the selection of right commodity due to lack of information regarding different type of commodities available in the market and could not receive proper incentive on money spent by him. Maybe proper awareness or knowledge is not there. That is why what happened, that already we said about the lack of information regarding the different types of commodity and available in the market, could not receive the proper incentive or money spent by him. Maybe they have spent more money, but the proper quality or proper thing is not getting. That is the lack of, what is it, in the information. His money is wasted. He expressed regret that he has been cheated. So later what happened? He spent the money, there was no use at all, and he become regret. He invite many type of diseases by purchasing edible object of low quality, duplicate or adulterate and of low quality which harms the health. And also some of the cases happen. Maybe he invites the many types of diseases because the person is getting many types of diseases. Why? Because the edible object, which are the things they are bought from the shop. So maybe quality will be low, maybe the duplicate thing or the adulteration is there. So in that cases that he will get many sickness. That is why the it will be the harm for his or her health. Moral standard of society goes down due to immoral activities like undermeasurement, adulteration and duplication, cheating, looting in praise and corruption. That is why the moral standard of the society goes down. The standard is going down. Maybe proper the measurement is not there. Under measurement, adulteration is there, duplication is there, cheating is there, looting. So looting in the prices and corruption also is there. So in that cases, this standard of the society will go down. Laws have been framed so that producers and traders maintain uniformity and transparency in price, quantity, quality of products. That is why some of the laws has been how to frame forward so that the producers and traders maintain the uniformity, or it should be equal, and also it should have the transparency in price should be equal, quantity will be equal, quality will be equal of the product. That is why some kind of uniformity need to keep. Because of the provisions, consumer become aware and is educated about various tricks adopted for exploiting them and how to fight against malpractice. Malpractice means bad practice. Many rights have been granted for understanding various solutions under this act. Main objective of consumer awareness is to protect this right. That is why main objective of the consumer awareness is what? To get the proper protection of the rights. According to the law, consumer have been given 6 rights. So which are the 6 rights for the consumer? First one is right to safety. The proper safety must need to get it. Consumer has the right to be protected if the commodity or service is dangerous or harmful for health. He has the right to get protection for the maintenance of physical environment and the quality of life. That is why consumer has the right to protect protected if the commodity or service is dangerous or harmful of health. So that is why it should not be a harmful thing or it should not be a dangerous thing for the health of the person. So in that cases, he has the right to get the protection for the maintenance of physical environment and the quality of life. Second point is right to get information. The consumer should have information about quality, quantity, capacity, purity, class, standard, usage, price, etc. So all the type of information need to get for the consumer or commodity or service so that he may be protected in the market against malpractice or corrupt practice, unfair trade or practice. With the help of right to information, the consumer is encouraged to behave responsibly. In that way, consumer is encouraged to behave responsibly. Why? With the help of right to information. The consumer gets information from label, packing, advertisement, price list, government, public news and reporters. So in which are the ways the consumer is getting the information? From the label of the package or the packing, advertisement, price list, government, public news and reports. The third point is right to choose, to select. Consumer has the right to access a variety of goods at competitive rates, choosing commodity or service which would earn maximum profit and has good quality. So the consumer has the right to select the thing with a good quality and a maximum profit. Objective of right to choose is to confirm reasonable price, satisfactory service and assurance of quality. So some of the objective of the consumer, what is that? Objective of right to choose is to confirm what reasonable price can be, satisfactory service and assurance of the quality. Consumer has the freedom to choose such a commodity which is most convenient. The fourth point is right to be heard or right to represent. Under this law, such an arrangement are made in which right and interest of the consumer are protected, represented and considered. There are also provisions to make arrangement in which non-political, non-commercial consumer society is formed having its own consumer representative who can represent their interest of property. Next one we see that right to redressal. What is the meaning of redressal? This right gives right to the consumer to make complaint against dishonest commercial practice or loss due to negligence or ethical exploitation. Actually, there is a right for the solution of the remedy. So, in that it gives to the consumer to make the complaint against the dishonest commercial practice. If it is dishonest happening or loose date is there to negligence or ethical exploitation. Then it also gives right to consumer to be prevented from loss by asking for the compensation or some kind of compensation or reward also they can ask, or the which they are paid they have the right to re-ask. In this, consumer may ask for one or more than one relief like exchange of goods, return of money, repair without asking for charge, etc. Consumer may ask for the incentive or not, but is entitled to give incentive. So in that cases, this consumer need to get the proper rights. The last point we can see that right to get consumer education. This right ensures that a consumer gets complete information and develop patience and skill. Some kind of information and patience and skill is needed. Factors responsible for exploitation of consumer at the village level are ignorance, lack of awareness among consumers, etc. Because in the village area they are not having proper ignorance of the thing, and also lack of awareness is there. By including in the school curriculum, effort should be made to train consumers and to improve their skill through meeting of different institutions, consumer education related discussion session, exhibition, discourse, work camps, etc. So that is why anyway the consumer should not be exploited. So that is why how to include in the curriculum. So that only we are doing, because in our curriculum this syllabus is there. So how to include our school curriculum, and also how to make some improvement for the consumer to their skills, and also through the meeting of different institutions, and also consumer education related discussion session, exhibition, discuss many ways need to get the awareness to the person, so that they may play the role of an alert consumer in the market. That is why they will take a proper role. Consumer education is helpful in this. So third point we'll see that duties of consumer. Before we have seen 2 points, then which are they? Related to consumer service and right of consumers. The third point we are going to discuss about duties of the consumer. As the consumers are cautious about their rights, in the same way they should show reflects towards their responsibility or duties. That is why consumer should be cautious or should be very alert for what? To take a right choice. So it will reflect towards the responsibility or duties also. While purchasing a commodity or service, consumer should make the correct choice. So whenever going to purchase anything, then proper choice should be taken. At the time of purchasing a product, consumer should purchase the product having good quality, reasonable price, guarantee or warranty, after sale service. So which are the things we need to get whenever we are purchasing some of the things? So this consumer should get that a good quality, reasonable price, guarantee or warranty after the sales. He should purchase goods having standard sign like BIS, ISI or AGMAR. So we are going to explain what is this all BIS, ISI, then AGMAR. While purchasing electrical or electronic gadgets, priority should be given to the purchase of standard or branded items only. So that is why if we are going to buy some electronic gadgets or electronic things, we have to give more priority for the standard or branded items only. Then at the time of purchasing a product, from many products choice has to be made because there is a choice. While choosing a product, they should have all information. So information is very important. They should check the label and information given in the advertisement and ensures themselves like a discreet and aware consumer. So we have the right, the consumer have the right to check the label, information, advertisement, which are the things that are given in the product. As a consumer, his decision and behavior should be wise, intelligent, calculative and bearing consumer sense so that he may be protected against exploitation and cheating. Whenever this consumer is going to purchase something, it should be a wise decision and should be intelligent, calculative, bearing the common sense so that the product can be good. So in that cases, that exploitation or cheating should not be there. It is the duty of the consumer that his conduct or behavior towards seller or producer should be gentle and bona fide. So the one of the good quality we have to maintain. So what is it? Then this person has to be very gentle and bona fide. What is the meaning of bona fide? So the consumer behavior is very important. That person must be, the consumer should be a the gentle person, also genuine person or real person. A consumer should insist on having original bill or original receipt of items or service purchased by him. So one of the other thing, then consumer need to get that original bill or the original receipt. That is the one of the right of the consumer. Then he should also insist on getting warranty card filled. Signature of seller should be there along with the stamp. And also for example, if you are buying one of the fridge or refrigerator, so what is that? Then there should be a warranty card or a guarantee card. So we have to get that filled warranty card and get the signature of the seller and also with the stamp or the seal. Consumers should come together and form voluntary consumer organization or association at a non-political and non-commercial level. And with the help of this organization, they should be ready to give legal fight for solution of problem related to consumer complaint. And also then consumers should come together and form the voluntary organization. Some of the organization or association must create. So what should be, and it should not be a political or a commercial level. Then they should ask for representation in different government committee related to consumer. So it is also duty to consumer that he should fight against the exploitation. The next point we see that consumer should make verbal or written complaint or the officer of related department without fail. So if it is anything happen or if it is the quality is not good, the quantity is not good, the price is too high. So in that cases, the consumer should make verbal or we have to say or a written complaint have to give for the officer related to the department. Then they should also take cooperation of consumer organization and different non-profitable situations in order to prevent or eliminate complaints related to wide interest of the consumer. So what they will do whenever we are verbally telling or we are written complaint is given. So in that cases, this organization should take the some kind of interest on that. That is why they should also take the cooperation of consumer organization and different non-profitable institution for what? In order to prevent or eliminate the complaints related to the wide interest of the consumer. So there should not be happen any complaint or anything happen later on. That is why they have to prevent all these things. While purchasing product, consumer should not make any compromise with the quality or product of its safety. So whenever we are doing any purchasing, so what should do? Consumer should not make any compromise with the quality of products or its safety. Should not do any type of compromise. He should always insist on purchasing a product after checking packing. So whatever things we are buying, we have to check the checking packing, rate, date of manufacture, batch number, weight, expiry date, name of producer, address, etc. So which are the things we have to see all the things. While purchasing a product, if the consumer finds that the product is adulterated or duplicated or any fake or find decrease in weight, he should immediately bring to the notice of trader. So if any type of malpracticing, what happened? Maybe what is the adulterated one or the duplicate one or a weight is less. What in that cases what happened? We have to bring the notification, or we should immediately bring to the notice of trader. And if the trader delays in bringing solution, then he should give up application to authorities or consumer courts asking for redressal. So in that cases what happen? If the trader is not taking any solution, in that cases consumer have the right to approach the court asking for a redressal. Redressal we already said about other solution or the remedy. Thus consumer should perform his duty as per responsible citizen. The next point we see that consumer should purchase a product in sufficient quantity of number only. Then what should do? Then the consumer should purchase a product in sufficient quantity or number only. Then he should save himself from purchasing unwanted and unnecessary products by getting attracted from the advertisement or by seeing others from sale. So what happened? That is why we should not unwanted things. We should not buy and keep ourselves. We should not waste money. 10th point, while purchasing, weighing scale, implemented of measurement, electronic instrument must be checked whether they are correct or not. So if you are taking some of the kgs or whatever things, we have to see that the weight scale where they are keeping the weight, where they are checking the weight. So while purchasing, weighing scale, implements of measurement, how many measurement, how much is, then electronic instrument must be checked whether they are correct or not. Consumer should make sure whether the tools of measurement have been tested and verified by investigation officer or not. So that is one of the other duty, how to check. If tools have not been certified every year, the consumer should bring to the notice of weight and measurement to the officer. That is why every year that weight tools must be measured. Director of Legal Metrology and Consumer Affairs at the local level, and if it required, he should complain. This is the duty of a vigilant and responsible consumer. These are the some of the duty of the responsible consumer. The seal of the gas cylinder should always be checked whether it is intact or not. So whenever we are buying the gas cylinder, we have to check. Taxi or rickshaw should be bought only after checking the zero reading of the meter. So we have to see that meter reading. We should pay as per rate on the meter. Petrol, diesel or CNG should be filled after checking the indicator at 0000. So that is why petrol, diesel, then CNG, that we have to see that indicator starting with the zeros. While purchasing kerosene, one should insist on purchasing only after the foam in the measuring can have settled down completely. Weighing should be done on that scale only which is hung on its stand. When scale is held in hand, there are chances of cheating. So if they are keeping that scale to measure in the hands, there is a chance for the cheating. So it should be done on the scale only which is hung on in its stand. So in the stand should be there. Next point we'll see that a consumer should either himself go to consumer forum or should complain through consumer society against the negligence in the improvement of railway, bank, insurance, telephone or hospital service, or for compensation of physical, mental and economical harm due to lack of service. So consumer should either himself go to the consumer forum, what should complain through the consumer society against the negligence of the improvement of railway, bank, insurance, then telephone or hospital service. So if it is any negligence is there, we should go. And also for compensation for physical, mental and economical harm due to the lack of service. So that also need or the necessary of the consumer. Consumer should give detail of news of judgment and compensation received on local TV channel and get it published in the newspaper so that the consumer may know about injustice done by him. By informing about the judgment, they may be prevented from being victimized. Thus, it also his responsibility to bring consumer awareness and work for the consumer education practice. Last point we'll see that a consumer should participate in enthusiastically in different consumer awareness program movement arranged by the consumer society, discussion or seminar. So consumer always need to attend this kind of some of the movements like or some of the programs or discussion or seminars, so should attend so enthusiastically. Thus try to give a thrust to the movement of consumer protection in the society. Following 4 types of measures have been undertaken for the consumer protection. So which are these 4 measures? The first one is 3-tier or a tribunal court. Under National Consumer Protection Act 1986, Central Consumer Protection Council, National Consumer Commission has been set up. Similarly, the State Consumer Forum has been set up at the state level. Under this commission, laws of consumer protection are framed. National Consumer Disputes Commission has created the structure of 3-tier court and framed norms for the action of consumer forum or commission. Some of the measures they are given. So one is that a 3-tier or tribunal court. So among them we can see that first one is district forum. That is the one of the tier. So generally there is one court in every district, which is a very important court. So every district there should be one court. It studies the complaints of consumers are given compensation to the consumer against loss. Approximately 571 consumer district forum are working in our country. So how many are there? Approximately 571 consumer district forums are working in our country. In this court, presently claims for compensation up to 20 lakh are filed after paying the decided fee. If the petitioner is not satisfied with the decision of district forum, he may file a complaint in the same commission within next 30 days. So what happened? So if the petitioner is not satisfied with the decision of the district forum, he can complain the case within the next 30 days. But before that, he has to pay either 50% amount of compensation claims. So that is 25,000, which is less. Then second point, state commission. One of the 3-tier is a state commission or state forum. Approximately 35 state forum are working presently. In this, court presently claims for compensation from 20 lakh to 1 crore are filed after paying the decided fee. If the petitioner is not satisfied with the decision of state commission, he may file a complaint in the national commission within next 30 days. So if they are not satisfied with the state commission, so he can approach the national commission within 30 days, although he has to pay either 50% of the compensation claim, that is 35,000, whichever is less. The third is national commission. So district commission or district forum, state commission, and the third one is national commission or national forum. Compensation claim above rupees 1 crore could be made here by paying the decided fee. The commission is a bench of 5 members. There should be 5 people. State commission and national commission should give the decision as early as possible or within 90 days of filing case. It will take around 90 days. If the petitioner is not satisfied with the decision of National Commission, he may file a case in Supreme Court within next 30 days. So he can move to one by to next small to upper. First we said from district to state, state to national, national to what they said Supreme Court. But before appealing, it is compulsory to deposit 50% of the compensation amount, that is 50,000, whichever is less. If the person does not comply the orders given by any of court, he could be given punishment or penalty or both them. So in that case, some kind of punishment is given. If the person does not comply the order given by any court, so he has to follow the order of the in the court. That is why if not doing, he could be given the punishment or penalty or both of them. People below poverty line, senior citizen and handicaps are exempted from paying fee under certain condition. For them some kind of in the restriction level is very less only. Some kind of favors are there. They are also provided free service under some kind, they are getting free service also, where district free legal service, guidance of legal aid and advocate. The next point that is the measure of the consumer protection is consumer society. Consumer Protection Council also it can be called as. As per this act, government recognized consumer societies have been established at the taluka, district, state or national level. In all the level there are some of the consumer societies are there. The consumer societies or councils are non-political, non-commercial, voluntary organizations set up by consumer. It should not be a political, in the political council team or the commercial, commercial team. Okay, non-political as well as non-commercial organization should be. The aim objective of this consumer society is to bring awareness about consumer rights and encourage them to help government to frame policies or to protect from time to time. It keeps on reviewing provision for consumer right and acts. It also gives suggestion to the government regarding need to change legislative provision. These consumer societies provide consumer education through consumer awareness programs. Some kind of programs they are giving for the education, which provides guidance on main subjects like right of consumer, duties, exploitation, different ways, and how to be saved from exploitations. All the level education must be get for the consumer. These consumer societies or organizations publish monthly or bi-monthly magazines or periodicals like Grahak, Suraksha, Insight, The Consumer, Grahak Manch, etc. So, for getting some kind of some kind of awareness. So, this consumer society organization publishing these kind of periodicals or magazines for the awareness of the people. They are helpful in elimination of complaints of consumers. So, in that way, some of the complaints can be eliminated. Next is public distribution system, PDS. Under public distribution system, essential commodities of good quality are provided in fixed quantity at a subsidized rate to the poor at a regular interval from fair price shop. Thus, the poor consumer is saved from the exploitation in the open market, from where they have to purchase goods at a high rate of low quality and less weight. Public distribution system control correct practice of traders. So what happened? The public distribution system, that is essential commodities of goods, important quality goods are provided in the fixed quantity and some kind of subsidy of some kind of in the less price. that is for to the poor at a regular interval form, that is known as that a fair price shop. So thus the poor consumer is saved from the exploitation in the open market. Next one is system certifying weights and measures and purity of goods. System certifying weights and measures and purity of goods. For health and safety of consumer, government has set up many legal institutes which perform the task of checking the quantity and purity of produced goods and certifies them. For the health and protection or safety of the consumer, government set up many legal institutions which perform the task of checking quality, quantity, purity of produced goods and certifies them. Government of India established ISI, that is Indian Standard of Institute. Already we said about some of the marks are given for the products. So that is one is ISI, that is Indian Standard of Institute. Now since 1986, it is known as BIS. Then afterwards what happened? Then it was before ISI. Then it is the ISC standard is given for the regulating the quality. Now since 1986, it is known as a BIS, that is Bureau of Indian Standard. In the exam time, they may ask the full form or which mark is given for these are the products. So it is very important. The goods that meet the described standard and quality are allowed to use ISI mark. So quality describes the quality. So and also standard of the thing, it describes the ISI mark. So in the picture you can see that ISI mark and BIS mark as well as in the UG mark. So these are the some of the important thing. Then the agriculture product like forest products, horticulture and animal products are given the mark of UG mark. So you may underline your textbook. UG mark is given for or the forest product, horticulture and the animal products given for UG mark. It is implemented under Agriculture Product On Act 1937. This scheme is run by the Directorate of Marketing and Intelligence, that is DMI, in the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, which grants permission to the traders to use UG mark. So that India government is given or the government of India is given the this kind of trademarks, that is UG mark. If the consumer has any doubt regarding the quality of mark, he can contact the regional office of BIS. So that is why it is given some kind of important logos or the marks. Even gold ornaments are given BIS. Then the gold ornaments, it is given the mark of BIS mark. So you may underline for gold, BIS mark is there. Along with the purity number, that is 916, which means quality and purity of gold is generated by certain parameters. So the quality, purity of the gold, it is given in the number 916. These are BIS mark. Gold number, that is 916, depicts 22 karat gold. So what is the meaning of this? So that is 916 depicts are showing that 22 karat gold. Hallmark logo is given by the central government, which shows the year of hallmark, that is J. So in the picture you can see that the hallmark J means jewelry manufactured in year, that is 2008 or when they are manufactured. So one of the example is given in the gold here. So then here you can see that carat gold that depicts number, UG mark, everything is given. The mark of FPO, food product order. So which are they are using? It is used on jam, fruit, juice or vegetables packed. So in these things, which the label is using or which mark is using, that is FPO, food product order. So here you can see that mark is the mark is given. Then next we will see that BIS allows The textile, chemical, insecticide, product of rubber, cement, electronic gadgets to use the ISI mark. So, ISI mark. BSI allows the textiles, chemical, insecticide, products of rubber, cement, electronic gadgets to use the IS mark. Then next we see that wool mark. So here you can see the wool mark. Wool mark is given, it is given to the woolen products and dress. Then MPO, here you can see what is MPO. So MPO is given that meat processing optimizer. It is given to meat, mutton products. Then what are they made from them? Then HACCP. So that is for what? HACCP, here you can see the mark, hazard analysis and a critical control point. It is given to processed food. So some of the processed foods are there. So that is giving that HACCP mark, hazard analysis and a critical control point. Then EZO. It is given to soap, detergent, paper, lubricating oil, packing material, color chemicals, power coating, battery, cosmetic goods used in place of wood, leather and a plastic product by ISI, presently called BIS mark. So these all the important marks are given for which are the products. Okay, so it is very important. So next we'll see that organization at the international level. Organization at international level. Two organizations are working at the international level of standardization of products. First one is ISO, that is in international level, International Standardization Organization. Its headquarters is in Geneva. You may underline that what is in ISO headquarter placed in, or it is in Geneva. It was established in 1947. Its main function is to provide certification of standard according to the international standard. Example, series of ISO 9000 is given for environment management system by international organization, which is certification of officers and institution having high quality. Next we will see that Codex Alimentarius Commission, CAC. This organization was set up to certify edible products. It is an international organization commission for food. In 1963, Food and Agriculture Organization, that is FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, World Health Organization, WHO, established it. Its headquarters is located in Rome. So you may underline that the CAC headquarters, CAC or the Codex Alimentarius Commission. So it's located in Rome, capital of Italy. Its main function is to develop food standard, guidelines and code of practice for production and international trade in food products like milk products, meat, fish, etc. So it is given the mark or the trademark. International trade in food products are, which are they? Milk products, meat, fish, etc. The job work of conducting ISO is done by BIS in India, while Director General of Health Service conducts the CSA. Next we will see that who can file a complaint and where how to file a complaint. So who can file a complaint? Consumer himself. Then where? Central government, state government or government of union territories, consumer society or company law or other prevailing laws, representative consumer on behalf of consumers on the matter in which it is in the interest of all consumers, any member of the family of person who has purchased the product or service with the permission may file a case if there is a shortage of material or service, or may lodge a complaint against laws. If the producer or trader neither find a solution nor show the preparedness to find solution of true, correct and clear the complaint, in that cases, consumer or his family member may file a case in local district forum, state commission, national commission. They may complain in Supply Court, Office of Metrology or Science of Weight and Measures, and Consumer Court, Consumer Society, Collector Office. The consumer can file a complaint if the item or service is faulty or deficient or is not in accordance with the agreement or prevalent law. Thus, the consumer file a case against deficiency or inequality of type, purity of goods, less weight. In that cases, the consumer can file a case. So, these are all the important answers for this question. So, where they have to file a case. So, the consumer can file a complaint, the items of which. Okay. So, these are the cases they can make a file. How to file a complaint? A victim may file a complaint in simple and a clear language, either typed or handwritten or through email. If the victim goes to the court through the lawyer, then he needs a affidavit. Name of application, address, contact number should be there in application. So in that cases, in this way they can file a case. Write details, description of complaint and give the reason for complaining clearly. Enclose copy of supportive evidence or document related to accusation. Never give the original evidence. Enclose bill, receipt or payment. If the payment has been done by check, then attach counter or give detail of check. Then next we will see that enclose copy of condition mentioned by seller, copy of advertisement, pamphlet, prospectus. Complaint may be lodged in any consumer forum by submitting appropriate fees as per amount of compensation claim. In that ways also can file a complaint. Consumer, last point, consumer may lodge a complaint within 2 years of emergence of reason of complaint. Any consumer may call on Gujarat State Helpline toll-free number 1800-233-0222 or national level helpline number 1800-114-000 for consumer related to complaint as well as for special information about law and guidance. So these are the some of the important points we have seen in this chapter. So where we have to file a complaint, how we have to file a complaint. So some of the organization of the international levels, then which are the measures of the consumer protection. Then the firstly we have seen that, then consumer awareness and so before we have seen that is some of the rights of the consumer. So thank you students, thank you for listening my class.